Well, if you're looking for some fun breakfast foods that you can make with your kids in the kitchen, how about some homemade Pop-Tarts? We're happy to have pastry chef Caitlin Huber from Papa Joe's Gourmet Market and Catering here with us this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right, so I feel like Pop-Tarts are just one of those things that kids absolutely love and adults. Yes. So tell us how we go about doing this at home. Sometimes might think, well, it's just easier to buy it, but you're saying it doesn't take too long to do it yourself?
This is just a shortbread dough, or you can use a sugar cookie dough. I know a lot of people like to use pie dough, but I think that's more of like a toaster streusel.
Gotcha. And if you made this at Papa Joe's, but what's in this dough if you want to make it?
It's just flour, powdered sugar, salt, butter, vanilla extract. It's very easy.
All delicious things.
Yes.
All right, so what are you doing here now?
So you just roll out your dough fairly thin. I have this cool roller cutter. But you can use a knife and whatnot.
I want one of those.
This is a lot faster.
Yes, it is. That's why she's the professional, right?
Yeah, and then you can just make your cuts.
Okay.
As big as you want. Take your two sides. Do you want to fill one with me?
Sure. All right, and what kind of filling do you have here?
This is a strawberry jam, and you can fill these with any kind of jam you want. You can use like a ganache.
Okay.
And you just want to fill right in the middle. Leave some edges.
Okay. All right, I'm trying to just like follow exactly what you're doing.
And then just put the other one straight on top.
Okay. And hope it doesn't squish out.
Yeah. And I use a cake comb, but you can use a fork or whatever you have at home, and just squish down the sides.
The edges there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then you'd bake it for about 15 minutes or so when the edges are just slightly brown, and then let it cool off.
And if you make this dough ahead of time, is this something that folks at home can just freeze, or do they have to use right then?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I cut these out all the time and freeze them. You can just pop them out and
there you go. You just bake them and then.
Yeah, and then we have our icing here.
Okay.
You just take it, and you can do any kind of icing you want. You can color it. This is just powdered sugar and milk.
Nice.
Put it on there.
And then
put some sprinkles.
Some sprinkles, and then you're done.
Yes. Very fast, very easy. You can do all kinds. I did a s'more one before.
Oh, you did?
With chocolate ganache, put marshmallows on top.
Okay, that sounds delicious. What else do you like doing, with kids? I know parents are so busy, feel like you don't really have a lot of time. What else would you suggest?
Well, it's really fun making things at home, especially breakfast items with kids. So like we have a cake that we made with cereal. You can incorporate fun things like that. There's crepe cakes that you can make together and put together, Rice Krispies, cookies, tarts, really anything, muffins.
So using your breakfast items to even create some desserts maybe for later in the day. And so tell us some of the other stuff that you brought here though.
This is a fruit flan that we have. It's very delicious. It's also good for breakfast, tons of fruit. We have a cinnamon toast crunch tres leches cake. And then we have a hazelnut chocolate crepe cake with some raspberries on top, which is very good.
And this?
We have a cinnamon apple Danish.
It's like the biggest Danish I've seen.
I know. And then we have some blackberry mousse cups, obviously our Pop-Tarts. We have some of our muffins, things like coffee that we sell at Papa Joe's.
Wonderful. Okay,
Lots
thank you so much. How'd I do here? Not too bad?
Awesome, you did awesome.
I did all right. There's like a little jam sticking out, but that's okay. Tell everybody where you guys are located.
We are in Rochester, and we also have a location in Birmingham. We also have some locations in Henry Ford, Beaumont, and DMC.
Okay, wonderful. We'll make sure to put this recipe on our website so people can make their own Pop-Tarts if you choose. We'll have that on WXYZ.com. Just check the scene on 7 section. Hallie, over to you.